Italy, Europe, October 5, 2025. Bad weather hit several areas in Emilia-Romagna and Rimini in early October 2025. The storm surge currently hitting Emilia-Romagna coast is very violent, with levels above historical averages. The sea level is 2 meters above mean sea level, and the wind is gusting at 80 kilometers per hour. Several areas of the coast from Zadina to Villamarina are flooded. The government are taking action to close the flooded roads. People should not use the seafront unless absolutely necessary. In Cesenatico, Cesena, the situation gradually calmed down in the late afternoon, but today, shortly before lunchtime, the coast ended up underwater. From the Lidi Ravennati, passing through Milano Marittima, Cervia, Cesenatico, Gatteo Mauro Mare and the entire area of the province of Rimini, the beaches and seafronts were submerged. The ports of Rimini and Rimini were underwater, and Gatteo Mare was also flooded. The storm surges, with the water level reaching 2 meters above mean sea level and strong gusts of wind that exceeded 80 kilometers per hour, caused an exceptional phenomenon of marine ingress. In addition to the beach resorts, many of which were still open, the seafront promenades and streets of the seaside neighborhoods, home to restaurants and businesses, were also flooded.
Guardate qua, il mare è entrato fino a qui. Mamma santa, dentro il mare proprio.
Civil protection, local police, law enforcement, and municipal workers were at work. A woman was rescued in Cesenatico, and the Circolo Nautico in Cervia was damaged. Especially in the Ravenna area, lifeguards are complaining that the artificial dunes are only scheduled for tomorrow, Monday, October 6th. In previous years, the raising of the artificial dunes had been permitted from October 1st. An orange weather alert was issued yesterday, and today the Civil Protection Department urged extreme caution. No new weather alerts have been issued for tomorrow, Monday the 6th. In Cervia, the main damage so far has occurred at the Amici della Vela Sailing Club in Milano Marittima, where water has forcefully entered the outdoor area. If all goes as expected, the water should spare the interior spaces and slowly recede as the winds die down. The Rimini area is also underwater. The areas of Igia Marina, Vizerba, and Rimini appear to have been hit the hardest. Seas remain very rough, driven by strong winds. Numerous problems and damage were caused by the ingress of the sea from Marina di Ravenna to Cervia and Milano Marittima. In the Canalino di Milano Marittima, the water reached the level of the bathing establishments, submerging large sections of the beach. At 11:30 a.m., seawater entered numerous beach establishments from Marina di Ravenna to Lido di Savio, sweeping away walkways and changing rooms, submerging the central areas of the bathing establishments, and reaching into the service areas. The emergency in Romagna has been resolved. Now the damage is being assessed. The entire coast was submerged by very strong storm surges that pushed the sea up to the first roads and streets near the beaches. Many businesses were flooded, as were beach resorts. Tomorrow, according to the weather forecast from ARPA Emilia-Romagna, the sea will continue to be very rough, at times choppy in the morning. Then it will ease in the afternoon. Cloudy morning across much of the region, with scattered showers still expected throughout Romagna. Variable skies in the afternoon, tending to clear in the evening. Porto Corsini, Belleria, and Torre Pedrera recorded gusts of 93 km per hour, 88 km per hour in Rimini, and 86 km per hour in Cesenatico. Added to this is the sharp rise in the tide, with the peak tide coinciding with the strong gusts of the Bora wind. The last factor is the almost total absence of dunes protecting the coast during this period. The sea rose about 2 m above its usual level. Off the coast of Cesenatico, the ARPA buoy recorded a peak wave of 5.7 meters.
Tropical, dove c'è un ginocchio di fanghi per fare i trattamenti.
Despite the adverse weather, the exceptional wind conditions attracted several kite surfers to the sea, who enjoyed practicing tricks in the harbor area. At the canal harbor and the dock, the water level rose, invading the docks and roadways, while several stretches of beach were flooded. Marecchia Park was also partially flooded. Since early afternoon, the water has been receding, and the sun has come out. Around lunchtime, a previously spotted deer was captured again walking along the Igea Marina promenade. The video went viral within hours.
No, c'è il buche. Hai visto? Questo è il mio bagno. E tutti gli anni devono decidere che ora fare la duna, come farla, come non farla, e io sono allagato. Guardate qua dentro, siamo in...
The port of Rimini has been flooded. The water invaded the docks, and fishermen spent hours securing their boats and moorings. Members of the sailing club did the same, having to cancel the regattas scheduled for today, the final day of the Open Skiff Championship. The water reached the houses on Via Sinistra del Porto. Problems also occurred in the dock area. Via Ortigara was flooded. Several underpasses were closed for hours. Some beach bars and restaurants were flooded, and in some areas the water reached the cabins. Problems also occurred at the port and at the Riccione Sailing Club. Six patrols carried out interventions today regarding fallen branches and unsafe trees. The main ones on the SS 309, Romea Nord at KM 11+900, in Via Theon de Revel and in Via Aviatori 2, with trunks on the roadway. During the morning and afternoon, dedicated patrols checked the condition of the sea barriers, the state of the flooding and that of the marine ingress. The most affected areas were the Lidi Sud, from Lido di Savio to Lido di Class, Lido Adriano, with particular reference to Viale Virgilio and Marina di Ravenna, Molo Dalmasia.
La strada, di fronte alle case, il porto non riceve, sta in...